Yeah, hello. My name is Samuel Ampomah A.K.A. Big Samo from
Okay.
Ghanamusicblog.
Okay. Nice to meet you, brother.
I'll salute you too, Ken.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure actually interviewing you today. If you listen to Sarkodie sense, you get what I mean.
Appreciate that.
I don't have much questions to ask you, but let's just jump into this. First of all I want to ask is, can you recall or how you got exposed with Bob Marley? Was it when you were growing up? Was it through a radio interview, or like, let's say, a radio airplay, or maybe your dad was listening to music of Marley? That's how you got exposed to something like that.
Yes, definitely. I would say my dad playing the records at home, and also hearing the songs on the airwaves almost everywhere. I think there wasn't anywhere that you wouldn't hear Bob Marley records. So the influence was huge. But yes, in my immediate home, my dad used to play a lot of Bob Marley records.
All right, cool. Then that's nice. And secondly, I just want to go straight and fast on this, because what has been your favorite Bob Marley song?
My favorite. So recently, I said one, but then my manager proved me wrong, because I think my favorite is Redemption Song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. And if you had a choice to write a verse on any of Bob Marley's songs, would it be your favorite, or are you gonna go for another one else?
I'll definitely move for what I move for, which is Stir It Up, because as much as I love his conscious records, I think he is a bit too deep in his narrative and what he's trying to put across. As much as I get it, I might not get it to the depth of what he meant. So I would rather want to learn from that than to speak next to that and try to match up to his in-depth knowledge about what he's talking about. I like to rather draw inspiration and learn and educate myself. But Stir It Up is just basically love, which we all can relate. So it's a bit easier to get around that.
All right, cool. What I want to go next on is, how did you feel when you got, let's say if it's a test or a call that, Charlie Sark, we need you on this feature, like, you get what I mean? How did you feel when you got that test or call?
I'm definitely not on that side to know the ins and outs of how they concluded.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's not, oh, we need you on there. I think, with all respect, this is Bob Marley, so it would be a great opportunity for anybody that you are listed to even be considered. So I will thank whoever suggested Sarkodie, and then his label and family were okay to give the go ahead, at least the green light that they can test and see if I'll be fit for it. But just to be even listed, to me, was a blessing. And the conversation came from my manager first. I thought it was just one of those spam, messages, and I'm pretty sure it's not real, because who would want to believe that they would? Because getting clearance from Bob Marley's, even want to sample his verse or something, it would be hard to even get clearance. So to do a song with him, I thought it was impossible. Not that I'm limiting myself. It's just, we all know the respect that we have for the man. It's not possible that they might reach out. But then as the conversations went on, so it started with doubt and not believing. But then when the conversations went on, I went to London, went to Island Records, we had conversations, and then they gave us the stamps to the music, which is, like his original vocals that he took when he was alive. So that's
wow.
When I felt like, okay, this is actually it. And I had to believe it. Then it set in with me being nervous about what to do on it, but I had to shake that off and try to come up with something, because it's either I don't do it, or if I at least just do it and they say they don't like it, and that one at least you tried. So I did something, and then the only issue they had in the beginning was the fact that my first verse had a lot of English in it, and they made it very clear that the reason why they reached out is because they want you to rap in your native tongue. Because of course you want to do songs like that, there will be a lot of options they can take. If they're coming to you, they know why they came. So the flow they were okay with, but then they wanted me to make my language dominate the verse, which, of course, that's the best thing I could hear at that time. So that's what the verse that you guys have.
All right. Thank you very much for making that clear, because I was about to ask you about that, because, you know, Ghanaians, when their song came out, they're like, you won't even singing, how do you call it, English, and it's pouring out this local dialects and blah, blah, like Ghanaian stock. You know what I mean? So I wanted to hit on that next, but thank you for clarifying that for me.
Yeah.
And how was it, like, if the song is out now, yeah?
Yes.
Everywhere now. If people are listening, people are streaming, watching the video. How do you think the song is doing?
I think everybody's going through the process that I went through. The shock factor, that was, I think, the first two days or something was all the shock factor. But now it's settling in. It's music. I did this song 3 years ago, so you don't expect to like just. And we're in a culture where people are like judging songs within the first 2-3 minutes, which music has become competition than enjoying the art. So we are consuming so fast, and then we think, I don't know, it should have been better, or this is this, or. But I think majority of the people are actually excited about this record. It's more about what has happened, just having a Ghanaian lay his vocals next to the legend Bob Marley, and the music is great. I've listened to it for 3 years, so you know that I should like it to give it the green light to go. So I'm super comfortable, and I can see that the people are actually really, really enjoying it, and accepting the fact that this has actually happened.
Cool. Nice. And Sarkodie, we know you holding Ghana to the map and all that, but we know, and we are hoping, and you feel that you can take us to the Grammy this year, or next year, or this year?
That's one thing I've never done in my whole life. I don't. Yes, I dream big, but I don't predict specifically that this is what's going to happen because of this and that. My whole career has never been based on that. Even from Ghana Music Awards, I never said that I was going to win 5 awards or win it twice. It was never like that. It happens. So when people say because you did a record with Bob Marley, that is why you might have a shot at the Grammys, you might be shocked. God doesn't work like that. It might be a song between myself and Bisake that would get there, or Fame. You never know. So I don't really predict that. And if the moment you understand that, how scary it is that you don't even have control over your own destiny, that you think you can do your best, but the results, you can't control that. So I don't put too much pressure on myself on these things, but I understand the fans for feeling like that. And I love it because it's energy they're putting out there. So I support great energy, but personally, it's not like a decision I've made that just because of this is what will happen. But I know that I'm definitely destined for greatness, and getting the Grammy is part of being great. And with or without it, I think I will still do what I have to do.
All right, thank you. We've talked about the new feature. I want to get personal with Sarkodie. We know you dropped an album, and people are loving the music on it. Like, I love Countryside, to be precise. Like, it was a great idea putting Black Sherif on that. I won't argue with that. That was the best song. Like, you got Black Sherif on it. So, how is Countryside, and how are we going about Countryside? Are we expecting a video? Are we expecting something from Black Countryside?
Yes, so that is what we're working on now. We are literally actually shooting the video like now. So that is part of this year's roadmap and the stuff that we have to do. We need to finish up on Jam's album because Jam's album has songs that I can't just let go. So that is why I'm focusing more on the songs that is on there. You know, one with Cranium, She Bad featuring Oxlade.
Wow.
All these videos, I already have confirmed video. I have 1 million CD. So all these videos will be coming out this year so we can actually wrap up on the project. But yeah, the leading song at this point undoubtedly is what you said, Countryside. So that's the next video coming.
All right. Thank you very much. So when do you plan on dropping this album?
No, you're talking about the videos.
Oh yeah, the videos actually. When are we planning on dropping them?
That I can't give timeline now, but it's the Countryside is like ASAP. That's like the next thing. So.
Oh, okay. Then, to be honest, we will be waiting for that video, and you can count on us on any project you're trying to bring out. We'll be there to support 100. And I really appreciate your time today. Granting us this interview, I really appreciate it. Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.